Hi everyone and welcome to another Doctor Who character building figure review by me, Meg Shots, and today I shall be reviewing Monday's Daily Mirror exclusive character building figure, which is a brand new variant of Amy Pond in her outfit from the Pandorica Opens. Now my dad got this recently from Toys R Us, and you were only able to get these from Toys R Us and Sainsbury's, but if you're further up north in Scotland I think you were able to get these from either Sainsbury's or the Co-op. I'm not 100% sure about that, but please let me know in the comment section below whether I'm right or wrong. And in this review I shall be comparing this variant to the Victory of the Daleks character building Amy Pond figure, and then I'll be doing a review as I normally do my reviews. Okay, so let's start off by taking a look at the packaging she came. Okay, so if we take a look at the front, we can see that the packaging is pretty much just the same as the packaging of the other Daily Mirror exclusive character building figures. You've got a picture of Amy at the front, and next to that it says exclusive Amy Pond micro figure. Also says next to that that it includes a display base for the figure, and then in the top left you've got the character building logo, and then at the bottom you've got another new Doctor Who logo, and then at the bottom it says not for resale. And if you take a look at the back, just the same as all the other character building figures that come inside a bag, but at the bottom it says contains one Doctor Who Amy Pond micro figure. And apart from that, it's just all the same, just the same usual helpful product and company information. And also with the packaging you get a leaflet which shows you all the Doctor Who character building figures from series 1 of the line. It doesn't show you any of the exclusives though, and not the super rare figures. And on the back of that it shows you the HM Armed Forces character building figures. And now I'm going to start talking about the Amy Pond figure. Now this is how Amy comes in the packaging. As you can see, she is made of 3 pieces, one which is her legs, one which is her head, and one which is her torso and arms. You also get a display stand with it, which is in style of the Doctor Who logo, like all the other character building figures have, except for the Daleks. Now, if we compare the Victory of the Daleks Amy Pond figure to the Pandorica Opens Amy Pond figure, we can see that the latest Amy Pond figure, the Pandorica Opens one on the right, has red hands which are meant to represent gloves, whereas the Victory of the Daleks figure just has normal hands. The outfits are different, but they are both made from exactly the same sculpt. And I think on this Amy Pond figure, the Pandorica Opens one, the hair is slightly darker. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think it might be. You will notice that the legs are also different as well. The Amy Pond figure on the right has trousers, whereas the one on the left just has a skirt, which the Pandorica Opens one doesn't feature. And I think that's all the differences between these two figures. And now I'm going to start reviewing the Pandorica Opens Amy Pond figure. Now first of all we shall start off by taking a look at the detail of the figure and also the sculpt. Now because this figure features the same head sculpt as the other character building Amy Pond figures, it still has that really good likeness of Karen Gillan with those very carefully painted facial features and the nicely sculpted ginger hair. And if we take a closer look at her outfit, we can see that it is a really nice, accurate representation of the outfit she wore in the Pandorica Opens. We can see her dark brown jacket and also her purpley pink top with a dark blue top underneath, and also her red scarf which has some creases painted onto it to make it look just that extra little bit lifelike. Really happy with the outfit, and I'm really happy that they decided to make a Pandorica Opens Amy Pond variant, because her Pandorica Opens outfit was one of my favourites in the selection of Amy Pond's outfits. And here we can see her black trousers from the episode along with her brown boots. Now the boots don't have any detail on them. I do think it would have been better if they perhaps had the detail of the laces on them, but I'm not really fussed about them not having any detail. They just look fun the way they are, and they stand out on the figure quite nicely. So for the detail, the sculpt and the paintwork, I think this is a really nice figure. The amount of detail on the scarf and some of the other clothing on the torso is absolutely fantastic, and as I said before, I'm really happy that they decided to make a Pandorica Opens Amy variant. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the articulation. Now for articulation, her head can turn 360 degrees, her arms do a 360 degree turn at the shoulders, but they do pop off when you do that because of her head. Oh, that went quite far. Hold on. Her hands can also do a 360 degree turn from the shoulders, and she can turn at the waist 360 degrees, and her legs can move backwards and forwards. Okay, so that is all of Amy's detail and articulation, and overall I think this Amy Pond figure is a really nice addition to my collection. I like it a lot more than the Victory of the Daleks Amy Pond figure. It's a really nice, accurate representation of how we saw her in the Pandorica Opens, so it'll be good if you want to do scene replications of the Pandorica Opens with the character building figures. The head sculpt is absolutely brilliant. I think it has a really good likeness of Karen Gillan, and I'm really impressed by the amount of detail on the clothing on her torso. The articulation is absolutely fine the way it is to me. And if I was to give the figure a rating out of 5, I think I'd give it a 4.9 out of 5. It's a really nice, highly detailed variant, but there is one thing I don't quite like so much about it, and that is the neck. Now, we can see underneath her head a black bit of plastic. Now, this is the bit where the head sculpt goes on. Now, we can see that it has been painted black, and I do think it would have been better if it was painted with the colour of Amy's skin, because then it would look a lot more like her neck. But the reason why we can see it at the moment is because the head doesn't quite go onto the body as well as it should do. So I think it either would have been better if the head sculpt would go down onto the body a bit better, or if that bit of plastic where the neck should be would be painted with a colour that would look more like that of Amy's skin. Apart from that, I think this is an absolutely fantastic figure, and that is pretty much all I have to say for this review, YouTubers. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you again soon.